That's right. That's right. It's mock draft time. We haven't mock drafted, and I can't tell you how long. I want to say it's been a week since we've mock draft broskies. What is wrong with me neglecting my people like that? We haven't mock drafted in a week. Shameful. Take a lap, Smitty.
Take a lap. Take a lap.
Take a lap. All right. As you all file in, I'm going to punch the intro. And then we're going to be doing this right here. Let me show you a little bit. We'll be doing that. We'll be doing that right after the intro. File in. Get your mock draft mittens on, and we're going to get it going. So let me punch this intro.
Top 5 running back. You're watching the Fantasy Football Show. Smitty.
Take a lap. Yo. Welcome to the show. All right. Let's get this mock draft going. What's going on? Is YouTube not letting people know that I'm live? Like, what is going on? Are we even live? Like, what the hell is going on? It says live. I don't think any of you are getting alerted. This is madness. Madness. There we go. Now everybody's seeing it. I don't know what's wrong with YouTube. What's up, Keaton? What is up, my bro? We're ready to mock draft. We're doing it live. Let me get on over my Discord. Tell everybody we're live. I went on IG live and told everybody that we're live. Going on Discord. We're gonna mock draft. Do it. Let's see, Discord. I am live on Smitty1.com. Mock time. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Dem. What's up, Scott? Dried Ocean in the hizzy. Roberto, Justin, Allen, Martine. Let's mock. Let me share my screen with you. Oh, we haven't mocked in so long. I don't know what's wrong with me. What in the heck? What's wrong with me? I don't know. Boom. Boom. I'm going to go from the 4 spot today. We're going to do a couple different things. We're going to do, I think, 2 regular mocks, and then we're going to kick it or finalize it all off with a little rookie mock draft action. We will do a rookie only JP from the 2. I'm going from the 4. Dried Ocean from the 5. Demi or Dem from the 1. Scott from the 1.3. Alec from the 1.6. iSongs dropping in from the 1.11. And we've got a few openings. So jump in. Let me drop this link into the Discord chat. Should fill it up quick. All right, let's go. I'm going to click on some housekeeping items here. Nailed it. Whoa. Okay, we're full, I believe. Can we talk about Jacobs Drake? Yeah. Let's talk about Jacobs Drake real quick, then we'll punch it. Everybody hang tight. I would say I told you, but that wouldn't be polite. But Jacobs was a walking bust, disaster, a void, for a lot of reasons. And one being the guy was not a workhorse running back or even the number 1 running back on his team anytime at the college level. Didn't run for over, 670 on the ground in college. Wasn't a workhorse back, wasn't a starting running back. And he comes in Everybody's enamored by his size. He's not ultra quick whatsoever. Austin, we're going to do one more, and then we're going to do a rookie mock draft. He's not ultra quick. Everybody's enamored by his size. But the dude was like 45th or 6th, depending on your scoring, in fantasy points per touch last year. Smitty, I love you for helping me avoid Jacobs. I do what I can, bro. Demetrius, I do what I can. I'm only one person. I'm a human being, and I make mistakes sometimes, Demetrius, but I can honestly say that Josh Jacobs was not one. Drake is getting paid to start. I'm not saying he will start, but he's getting paid to start. And granted, Jacobs could get another contract, and that's what he's waiting for, to get paid like that. So, unfair to compare their contracts based on where they are in their career. But let's make no mistake about it. The Raiders paid Drake to play football. On what level, how many touches, what percentage, I don't know. But it's at least sharing. It's at least a running back by committee, full-fledged, to say the least. And Drake, I thought in Arizona was going to be a big time PPR guy. And he didn't get used. But he had the potential to be. So if the Raiders use him, I think Drake could be a surprise. The great part is Drake costs little. Jacobs, I'm not going after even with his diminished value now. I don't know, is he a 5th or 6th rounder now, Jacobs? I don't know. But Drake, people are not going to like Drake's landing spot, and he'll be a low investment, high upside type guy. Let's do the mock draft. Let's do it live. All right, so let me start this bad boy. You're getting drafted. Let's go. This is a redraft PPR 1 QB redraft league. Redraft. Mark, how's it being a dad? I've been a dad for a little while now, bro, but new dad again. It's been great. I appreciate you asking, Mark. But I have 2. I'm doing that 2 times now. It's my 2nd time. Let's talk about Swift's value. Bro, I don't know what to make of Swift. I think Swift just kind of smelled like a risk. As did Jacobs. And you can hear my little one screaming in the background. I'm gonna get in some trouble, dude. I start a live and then my baby starts crying. Like, bro. Okay, so Kamara in a redraft, I'm taking at 1.4 all day long. Cook, I like the Cook pick. I could go either way on Cook or Kamara. Barkley, I don't blame people for going Barkley that high. I did predict JP. I did tell everybody that we were going to see Barkley climb and climb and climb and climb up draft boards as people in redraft. We are redraft mocking right now. We knew. What's up, Belgian? We knew that Barkley would climb because he was like a 8th overall, 7th, 9th overall in redraft. Now he's going at 2 and 3 again. We knew it would happen. What's up, Eggs? Eggs is on the clock. Davonte Adams, number 6 overall. Jonathan Taylor, number 5. Not surprised. Dried Ocean, and I don't mind that pick at all. I like JT a lot, but I don't put all my eggs in one basket with JT because JT, he has like that huge upside, but a tiny bit of worry. Is Jamal Williams going to be the lead back in Detroit? No. I think that he could get more work than people hope, but I don't think he's going to get more work than Swift. But Swift had that feel of like a little bit of danger zone. Mr. Swift. Swift felt a lot like Drake felt, and I liked Drake a lot last year. You guys know that. If I'm going to be honest with myself in reflection mode, I feel like I ignored some things with Drake that I don't necessarily feel I could grasp at the time because I was so amped. And we're cloudy people, you know what I mean? In fantasy football, us fantasy owners aren't always that honest with ourselves. And to get better and become a better fantasy football player, you have to learn to adapt to that. You have to learn to recognize the little gut instincts you have going in different directions, pulling you in the direction of caution. The gut instinct pulling you in the direction of, hey, don't doubt this guy like everybody else is, kind of like AJ Brown. So let's pull a couple of my busts and a couple of my sleepers into this conversation so we can kind of talk it out. Like, so looking at the Clyde situation, I don't feel like I missed anything that was obvious. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like we all projected the Chiefs to use Clyde a ton. We projected that situation like it's been for over a decade of fantasy football greatness for running backs. No one overlooked anything with the Clyde situation. And I still believe in him in 2021. And then they cut Damian. I think things are looking up for Clyde. As for Drake, I can honestly say in reflection, there were a lot more red flags than I wanted to accept. And in my self-reflection phase of the offseason, I try and incorporate those misses and those, overlooked bias type stuff to make sure I don't run into that again in 2021. And I have to say that Swift feels a lot like the Drake situation. There's a lot of red flags. There's a lot of worry. There's a lot of historical reasons that Detroit doesn't produce running back after running back after running back. They fail to. Cam Akers has a little bit of that feel. Like there's a lot of Drake feel in a positive way, and a lot of Drake's concern. Like looking at what Drake was last year. So if I had to pull two running backs from the top 24 overall that feel Drake-like, tons of upside, but that risk that Drake came with that ended up screwing people that banked on him like me. I think Cam and Swift feel a little bit Drake-like in 2021. Doesn't mean they don't have what Drake had. Tremendous upside that all of the things unfold properly, Swift can blow up. If everything unfolds properly, if everything unfolded properly for Drake, he would have blown up, and he did pretty well. Man, what do I do here? Ridley, you sniper. Godwin, MT, oh man. What do I do here? Kill Waller, running back. It feels a little early, but I'm doing it. I love Gibson. Now Gibson, perfect lead-in. He has a little of that Drake concern, but the beautiful part about Gibson's situation and why I think Gibson will work out, I'm leaning more toward, while there's risk, I'm leaning more toward there's just a lot more upside than risk, unlike Drake. Drake was like 50% risk, 50% upside. I don't regret going all in on Drake because he played really well at times. He's bad luck. But they use Antonio Gibson to perfection in Washington. They know what they're doing. They're like, this is like Alvin Kamara usage. Understanding Alvin Kamara, what the Saints did. That's how I feel about Gibson in Washington. They know what they're doing with this dude. And I'm super excited about. Okay, what am I doing here? It's redraft. Damn, you had to snipe CeeDee Lamb for me, JP. Barkley, James Robinson, JP has so far, and Lamb. I like that, man. All right, Scott. Scott's got Clyde and Dalvin. See, Clyde's popping back into the second round. I don't like that. I like getting him in the mid third, but that release of Damian Williams probably gonna strike this. He's timing out Kittle. Okay, so yeah, Legion. This is where I'm headed with this. I'm all about avoiding this guy, but I mean, this is my line in the sand-ish area. It's a little gray, like 3.1 to 3.4. I'm not like jumping for joy about MT because MT still potentially might need that ligament surgery, which we don't hear anything about. Like, come on, MT, let's get this done by now. So we feel comfortable about you starting week 1, bro. But I feel like, man, not in every league, but if you get MT at 3.4, that's the line in the sand. He flips from avoid, a second round avoid, 2.10 avoid MT, 2.11 avoid, 2.12 avoid, 3.01, 3.02, 3.03, 3.04, 3.05. I love it. 3.4, 3.5, 3.3. MT's feeling pretty good. And I'm loving my trio. Here. Kamara, Gibson, and MT. I mean, in my opinion, Gibson should be a high second round pick. Thomas, you're speaking to the choir here, bro. Washington's team is building a power. Yes, sir. Gibson and Akers will work out. They run heavy. Again, Matt, I'm not objecting to the Akers hype or love. I'm just saying it does have components of a Drake situation from last year. So there's risk, but you just got to decide if he's the one that's going to break through on that like 50-50 risky type guy. But Swift is 50-50 risk, 50 upside, 50 risk. Akers is 50% upside, 50% risk. If I had to just throw arbitrary guesswork numbers, like this is not science, bro. This is guesswork, but I feel like it's coming from a really honest place because I'm a guy who predicted bust for Akers in 2020, and in all fairness, he did not do well in 2020 until the end when it didn't matter. So my instincts were right that they would ignore Akers all year. But I will admit that they love him now, and time to adjust and adapt. I'm not a person that's going to stick to my guns and say, well, I kept saying don't draft Akers. I have to stay that way or I'm going to look like a fool. Like, I adjust and adapt as quick as anybody. And I'm telling you, they love Akers from what we can tell. And they're feeding the boy. I still worry a little bit about the Rams mucking it up somehow. Najee Harris is pretty solid. Anthony, Kyler, Najee. Why don't you go wide receiver, though? It's like if someone... No, and Anthony, I like the team a lot. But it's like when someone's either just overly aggressive running back, or they don't have a good balance at all. They go wide receiver, which I've done before, and I try it. I don't know that I love it as much as I thought I would from certain draft slots, and then other draft slots I absolutely love it. But get some balance, bro. When you start off with that team, I think it's pretty good. Like, I would have liked to see you go Hopkins instead of Akers, and you would have a Chubb, Akers, Chubb, Hopkins, Kyler, and Najee Harris. I like that better. But that's me. You do you. You do you, broski. Look at A.J. Dillon just sitting up there. Oh, he was getting overbought, people. I got 14 seconds. I'm going to time out. Man. Oh, I'm going to time out. I just got to pick someone. I had to take Hunt. See, I like, here's Anthony, back to your team. Let me highlight Anthony's team. Where's my music? So, because you went quarterback, that's why I would have liked to see you. If you're going to go running back in the top 4 picks, get 3 of them. I would have liked to see you go wide receiver instead of the early quarterback. If you're going to go wide receiver with one of them, I think it would have been a little bit better balance. So, like, I kind of did what you did, but instead of the quarterback, Kyler, I took the receiver, and I feel a little bit better about that balance. But do you. Odell Beckham Jr. could land. Akers got injured. Yeah, well, that was part of my concern with them, bro. That still is a little bit. His style is kind of reckless. But he's working on it, and you can improve on that. So I'm not writing him off. I'm not saying you can't improve. I think I have like a cat hair on my face. I can't get it. We're going to do the rookie draft after this in case I do have to cut it short with baby duty. But just in case. Hey, Smutty. Still a good pick. I smell a Chubb injury in this. Yeah, I still like my Hunt pick. And Chubb is one of my bigger avoids. You know that. I've done a lot of content on that. It pisses people off. People cannot stand my anti-Chubb stance. And I could be a year early, but watch my video on it if you need further details on that. Okay, so Lamar went. I would have considered Lamar. I don't mind Lamar. What wide receivers are available? You know what? God, I'm about to pick a guy I never really... I'm not floored with my last two selections. I got kind of timed out, rushed on my Kareem Hunt pick, but I do like Kareem Hunt. I pick him a lot. I own Hunt a lot, and I believe in him in 2021. I can't believe what Mayhawk is doing. Jacobs. Bro, Jacobs is the biggest avoid. I told everyone to avoid him, so I feel bad for some people, but I've been beating that drum for a while now, like since since October, at least November. I've been saying you stay away and sell high on Jacobs. Like, what is everybody thinking? The dude's like 45th in the league in fantasy points per touch, and they, injuries. Yes, he had a couple 1,000-yard seasons. He never did in college. He never carried the rock full-time in college. Like, what makes anybody think he's going to stay healthy at the NFL level when he never did it at the college level? Yeah, I like the Cooper pick, JP. I feel like my team's good. I feel like my team would be... Let's look at them real quick. Demi or Dem? I don't know. I'll just call you Dem, bro. McCaffrey, Eckler, McLaurin, Galladay, Julio. It's pretty decent wide receivers going late like that. I like the team. JP, Saquon, J-Rob, CD, Devonta Smith. JP, this is redraft, right? Lamar. Maybe you thought it was Dynasty. Cook, Clyde, Kittle, Herbert, Chase. It's a good team. It's well-rounded, Scott. Gibson, MT, Kareem Hunt, Cooper, Kamara at the 1 spot. I think my team's top 5. I don't know that these 3 teams differentiate each other. They're all really good. I feel like all 4 of these are in the mix. Dried Ocean has Taylor, Ridley, Waller, ETN, and Prescott. Not bad. Prescott's going a little high. I mean, he can deliver that, but I just think he's not a 5th round guy. But I think Dried Ocean, you wanted to get a full, well-rounded team, bro. So you could be check out my roster. A lot of people do that in these mocks when we go 5 rounds. They pick a quarterback in round 5 because they got to have a quarterback on their team when we're evaluating it. Adams, Aaron Jones, Swift. See, Swift falling to the 3rd round. Is that because I was talking some mad crap, or Ronaldo says I put myself top 5? No, I don't. I don't, Ronaldo. There's plenty of times I don't like my team. But am I wrong by liking my team? I mean, I'm picking the players for a reason. I like them, bro. Rookie wide receiver is going to produce. Okay. Thomas says, Smitty, what are your predictions for the biggest ADP riser and Fowler between now and draft day. Guard Ocean said he did go QB because of that. I knew it. Give me some time to talk about that, and I'll give you maybe one or two before we leave the show. Adams, Aaron Jones, Swift, Watson, DJ Moore. Nice. Hill, Hopkins, double wide receiver. I like this. Let's see how he does. Eggs. Tyreek Hill, Hopkins, JK. Josh. Oh, doesn't even go running back. Josh Allen, and then Gaskin. I know Gaskin looks great now, but this is a trap. This is a AJ Dillon situation waiting to happen. Kind of like Chase Edmonds. I think that's an AJ Dillon situation waiting to happen, meaning I predict the team does something that upsets everybody. I think the Dolphins draft Najee Harris or ETN, Tyreek Hill. So I like the team. It still is a top 7 team, bro. That's pretty good. I like it. Henry, Kelsey, Sanders, Evans, Higgins. That's crafty. Jared, that's got to be top 6. Anthony, Chubb, Cam, Kyler, Harris, and Jamar. Put Hopkins here. Or maybe Keenan Allen or Godwin. Maybe I don't know about Godwin. I don't know. I like where you're headed. I like some of the thinking here. So don't think I'm not onto what you're doing here, bro. I just think maybe the quarterback threw it off a little bit. AJ Brown, God, that's early, but dude, he could earn it. Mahomes, Godwin, Jacobs, I don't like, but you know that. And Ronald Jones, bro. Is that a timeout? Bro. No. iSong, Jefferson, Diggs, love it. Keenan Allen, I like Keenan Allen. Don't get me wrong. But I gotta wonder if you could have. Look at the. I'd have to figure out who you could have taken. I don't know, man. I mean, I guess he is the best player, one of the best players available at that point. Mixon fell 4.1. He's deserving of a little bit of droppage. I'm not saying he's a steal there, but who took Evans? Evans went late. You all be sleeping on my boy Evans, man. 4.5 to Jared. Okay. I really like the start of this team. I don't hate it, iSong, but I love the start of it. I just, I think if other players fell to you, bro, at 3.1 and 4.2, it's game over with that start. So just kind of comes down to how lucky you get with that 3rd and 4th round pick. Literally game over. Jefferson and Diggs, if you land players that shouldn't be there. I don't know that I feel that way about this particular draft for you, but I still like the strategy, man. I think I try it a couple times in 2021. Elliott, DK, A-Rob, Mixon, Pitts. Solid. All right, let's do new mock draft. Draft settings. I'm not gonna mess with this. I'm just gonna stop it after the 3rd. Well, no, let's mess with it. Can we do? Actually, let's just put it back. Running back, wide receiver, tight end, and we'll probably stop after 3 rounds though. So we'll save that, and then we're gonna make it rookie only. We'll keep it dynasty. I'm going right here. Copy link. Here we go. Boom. And my Discord people, boom. Rookie only. This is a rookie mock draft, people. Don't come in and be like, it's rookie only? I didn't want to do that, Smitty. Alright. Let's do it. Begin draft. This should be interesting. Alec, you're on the clock, bro. Let me move this so you guys can see the players. Okay, Alec, you got 22 seconds left. Are you going Najee Harris? Are you going Etienne? Are you going Jamar Chase? Are you going Devonta Smith? What will you do, bro? Jamar Chase. Gosh dang it. You know, I know this is not popular, but it's how I feel. I'm gonna be true to my. I'm gonna walk the walk. I get it. If Najee Harris falls to, like, you got to steal looter. If Najee Harris falls to a great spot, I will change and adapt. You know, but running backs, they fall in the NFL draft sometimes into that second round. Sometimes you don't have one running back in the top 32 picks. So if Najee Harris falls to a semi-cloudy situation, or maybe not the most ideal situation, my number 1 and number 2 overall, unless Etienne falls into a great spot, my number 1 and number 2 could be Chase and Devonta Smith, or Devonta Smith and Chase. So Etienne, I don't mind that pick. Bateman, I don't mind that pick. Davonte Williams feels like a steal here. Waddle, not bad. Kyle Pitts is still on the board. Lewis and Matt. Javonte. I mean, he could be the number 1 overall pick if he falls like in Miami. You know, if Miami takes him in the first round, like Clyde went as the first running back. No one saw that coming. So don't at me saying Javonte Williams can't be the number 1 running back taken on draft day. Chuba, JP. Like it, bro. Trevor Lawrence, mad respect. You know what's weird is, like, people will email me all the time, be like, should I trade my 1.8 for blah, blah, blah. Like, the 1.8 is looking good once names are falling to it. The 1.7 is looking good. The 1. I'm liking these later first round picks a lot more than I thought now that we see names attached to them. Like Hubbard at 1.9. Now, granted, most of us human beings, we do our rookie draft after the actual NFL draft. And if Chuba Hubbard lands in a good spot, he won't be going 1.9. I'll be going 1.4, 1.3, 1.2. If he falls to a cloudy so-so situation, then justifiable. What's up, Seclan? Justifiable, Seclan. Hubbard will go late. And there's a reason that he will, because the situation may not be great. But make no mistake about it. If Hubbard lands in a good spot, no one's stealing him away like this at 1.9, like JP taking candy from a baby. Seclan, what's up, my man? Gainwell's good value at 2.3. Seclan is the GOAT. We'll just go 3 rounds on this one. I think if we go into round 4, we're going to have people like guessing. Marshall. I like the Gainwell pick. I like Zach Wilson at 2.2. St. Brown at 2.1. Fields at 1.12. Trey Lance 2.6. I like Carter. If Carter falls to, I'm trying to think of the best place for him. I mean, Miami wouldn't be bad. Pittsburgh could be okay. I like Michael Carter a lot in the right spot. What you doing, Tom? Baby Gronk to teach Chuba how to block. Any recent NFL news? I mean, there's a lot that happened today. We'll see what happens with freaking Watson, man. Okay, so Kalen Hill's an interesting player. Guys, watch him. But Trey Sermon, you know what I'm saying? I mean, right there, 2.11. Why not? If he lands in a good spot, he won't fall to 2.11. Like, know that. But that's cool. It's a good spot. I kind of like it. Feels right. This is where it gets a little dicey. You know, I don't know, mock drafting right now before landing spots past round 3 doesn't do you any good. It's like wearing a tie without a suit. Well, how far are you really going to get with it? You know what I mean? People sleep on Wallace. Yeah, people really don't know how talented Wallace is, says Matt. I really think, let's predict a couple landing spots. Everybody tell me where you think this player is going to go. Chuba Hubbard. I have a weird feeling that he's going to go to the Cardinals, Clan. He's going to land here in Arizona. I have a weird feeling you send Drake away. Drake kind of has that. Chuba kind of has a Drake feel to him as far as his game, even though the Cardinals didn't pass Drake. I sleep on a bed, says JP. I think Drake's going to be passed to a lot in Oakland, Las Vegas. I don't know if I'm ever going to get that right. Just let you know. And I don't care. Oakland. I might call him Oakland on purpose from now on. I think they throw to Drake a ton. Maybe not a ton. I don't know about a ton. A lot more than the Cardinals did. So does that worry me about Chuba Hubbard a little bit? I won't lie. But I feel like they're a little bit more built to be well-rounded in Arizona in 2021. What's up, Kyle? JP. I think it's going to happen. Chuba to the Cardinals. Chuba to... Where else do you guys think Chuba's going to land? I think... I don't know if he'd land in Pittsburgh. That would be good, though. Miami, Pittsburgh. All right, we're going to do... This was an interesting mock. Big Kittle liar. I'm not going to rank these teams, by the way. All right, I'm going to bat. You can continue to mock if you'd like in that. We're going to do one dynasty. One dynasty. We're going to go all players. It's all set up for us. I'm going to go 10. I don't think I've drafted from the 10 spot in a while. Copy link. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nailed it. Let's go. Let's go. Hit the thumbs up on your way in the room, please. We've got half of the thumbs up that we have people currently watching. Not cool. Wipe your feet on the way in the door. 20 team mock one day. Sure, Ali, we'll do that. I will do that for you. 20 team mock. Begin. Lewis. Will do, Ronaldo. Kyle. Matt said he missed it. Sorry, Matt. CMC. My clear cut one. I think if I had two drafts side by side, 1.1, I'd probably still take CMC in both. I know I say don't put all your eggs in one basket, but I feel like I would with Christian McCaffrey, man. I like the other guys. If you cuff them like Cook to Madison, Kamara to Lat, Barkley, maybe they draft somebody. I could see that too. That would suck if they draft a really, really good, like one of the top 3 running backs. Pop. Let's go, Pa. Poppy. Barkley's climbing. Every draft we do now, Barkley's in the top 5. Wasn't the case a month ago. What's up, Hall of Game? Attaboy. Sorry, Rock Out. We'll be mock drafting a lot in the next couple weeks. Don't you worry, bro. We do a lot of rookie mocks, too. D. Adams. Luter is on the clock at 1.7. Luter. Zeke. I go back and forth on Zeke. I'm not gonna lie. One moment I'm like, eh. The next moment I'm like, ah. He looks like he's wearing Mickey Mouse ears in that photo, though. Zeke to me is like, I like him until I look at his mileage, and then I'm reminded of how many miles the dude has on him. It's like you look at other players that have had the mileage he's had, and it's like no one's relevant anymore that has the mileage. Alley-oop, 70-30 split. Jacobs, I think you might be the other way around, bro. I would say 60-40 in favor of Drake. Jacobs doesn't get PPR work. So let me ask you this. Let me make my pick first. Let me ask you this. Thank you. 24. I appreciate it. Alley-oop, this is for you, bro. Join your Discord. How do I join your server? Smitty, I just joined Discord. Go to Master Yoda, go to smitty1.com and click on the Discord button. Smitty1.com, Master Yoda. So, alley-oop, this one's for you. I'm tossing this alley-oop to you, bro. They paid Drake 11 guaranteed. He's getting a lot of work. That's what JP just said. Here's what I got to ask you. Ready? Alley-oop, tell me if I'm wrong. Alley-oop, tell me if I'm wrong here. Tell me if you truly believe I'm wrong. Jacobs doesn't get PPR work. Drake automatically getting the PPR work is like 1/3 the work, right? So already, let's pretend we haven't divvied up this at all. 1/3 is going to Drake. Maybe 1/4. Let's say that if you want to. Now, are you telling me that Drake's not going to potentially split the first and second down work? Because the way I look at it, Drake's getting 1/3 to 1/4 of the work by default, even if he doesn't get one single carry. And then how much of the early down work is he getting? That's going to be over 50%. Drake will get over 50% of the work by those calculations, in my opinion. Do I go Ridley or AJ Brown? I love AJ Brown, but I got him in a lot of mocks so far, so I'm going to try this build out. But you know what I'm saying, alley-oop? You give him 1/3 or 1/4, but it's closer to 1/3 in my opinion, of all of the passing down, or all the work gives him the passing down work. He's going to go over 50% by default. There's no way they don't give him at least like a quarter at a very minimum of the first and second down work. Like, the dude's going to get a majority of the work. He's getting over 50% of the work. So, alley-oop, I at least convince alley-oop to go 50-50. That's a win. The question is, alley-oop, who gets hurt? If one gets hurt, the other one's back in the mix for starter work. But even at that, bro, if Drake misses 4 games, like, you're going to see Jacobs play bad and then good and then bad. Like, he's not worth owning. Not at 4th or 5th round value. Drake, on the other hand, because I think you draft him later. Like, look, Jacobs went in the 4th round in our first mock draft tonight. 4.1, I think. 4.1 or 4.2. Drake is going to go. When Drake was potentially going to return to the Cardinals, some thought he was still going in round 5. So Drake to me is like a round 5 or 6 guy. Watch them both get hurt in the same game. Jake P. Drake is not that guy. Vegas is crazy. I love Drake. I love Drake heading into 2020. You know that. So my only concern was injury. I didn't think they would not use him properly, and they did use him a lot, though. You know, it was a weird season for Drake. Kind of sucked. You know, like, he did really well in a couple categories, and then he didn't get the PPR work, so he didn't kind of finish high. But he was like in the top 5 in TDs and top 6 in yardage for a big part of the year. It's really an awkward year to reflect back on, man. Yeah, why are the wide receivers so early? I don't know. CD in the second. Yeah, CD. Guys, stop taking CD in the second. Damn it, JP. You're going to drive his ADP up in the second. Legit. Like, this is where we mock draft CD, like, for fun, but you guys are affecting this ADP. If CD Lamb is a second round pick in redraft, I'm going to be pissed as hell. Do you love DJ Moore this year? I don't love DJ Moore this year, Watkins. I think that's getting a little out of control there, bro. Let's calm down on that. I like DJ Moore a little bit this year. I don't kind of feel like Watkins is trying to put words in my mouth. You love CD Lamb. Master Yoda. Got to be careful, Master Yoda telling me that. What was with Ronald Jones going like was it round 4 or 5 in our last mock draft? Why are people thinking Ronald Jones is gonna Amari over CD? I don't think so, bro. Anything can happen, man. How's Swift still available? Because I keep down talking him, bro. I mean, Jamal Williams scaring people, bro. I'm not saying that everybody needs a backup. Let's be honest. Like, I'm not critical of Swift. I'm cautious of Swift because he feels Drake-like from last year. You know, big upside, but still big risk, and it could go either way. But I'm gonna defend Swift on the Williams thing and say, guys, every single player in the NFL needs a backup. Like, stop overreacting to Jamal Williams. He's okay, but he still could be just a backup. We'll see. And Jamal's not gonna stay healthy. Like, I think Jamal's better than them investing in a bigger name guy or a rookie. You know, so I'm not scared of Jamal. I'm scared of the Lions, man. I'm scared of Stafford being traded out. Like, what is wrong? What is wrong with the Lions, man? This is Dynasty, people. Yeah, Eckler fell. AP, nice work. Diggs, CD, and Eckler. It's pretty solid, man. Tyreek Hill, AJ Brown, and where are you going to go with iSong? Don't do it. alley-oops coming around an Eckler. Bro, I'm coming around an Eckler when you're getting him in the freaking 3.8 range. Kidding me? Okay, so I'm not going to say I nailed it here, but I nailed it. I mean, in a dynasty, I'm like a little skeptical of Najee Harris, but I think he'll probably fall in a good spot. But I'm going to say that's a pretty darn good 1, 2, 3. And I'm not about jumping ship on Hopkins in Dynasty. People are crazy to think that Hopkins doesn't have another at least two elite years left. And in Dynasty, I'll build that way all day long. I don't care. Like I probably should have went Jefferson. I honestly did forget. It was Dynasty when I was on the clock. But let's pretend Jefferson was gone, okay? If we can. Just so I feel a little bit better about myself. I like Hopkins. But yeah, if I'd have remembered that this was Dynasty when I was on the clock, I would have taken Jefferson. Son of a B. I'm going to time out, aren't I? Jamar Chase, okay. Oh, man, I like that team. Why didn't I take Jefferson? Son of a B. It's a mock draft and it's still bothering me. I'm upset. Has anybody been bothered like several minutes after a mock draft? Oh, man. I think I was hoping Jefferson was going to fall to me too, maybe. I don't know. I like to go back inside my head and try and realize what I was thinking. I do argue, like I would have taken Hopkins in my 2.3 pick too if he had fallen. Like I don't care. People are freaking out about Hopkins in Dynasty. I'll take him all day long. But Jefferson's like my number. I honestly think I'd draft Jefferson. I think people get too crazy about not taking Smitty. Thanks for lowering Mixon's ADP. Ian, you know, it's funny. People get mad at me when I say that I affect ADP or our show affects ADP, our community. They get really mad about that. People are like, you're a little arrogant to suggest that you have the power to move ADP, Smitty. But what people don't consider is that it's not just me. It's not just the mocks that we do, and we do a lot of mocks. It's that you guys go out after, and then we're using our same, consensus kind of thinking we have in our community. You continue to mock, and you mock, and you mock, and you mock, and we push ADP a lot. People act like 27 is 45 in Dynasty. I agree, JP. How old is Hopkins? What does he turn? I don't want to leave my screen. But JP, what's he turning? I like that Josh Allen pick, man. 4.2. Anthony, don't let anybody detour you away from that thinking in Dynasty, bro. Josh Allen's a fine 4th round pick. Don't even, bro. You do you. You do you, bro. He turns 20. I believe that's correct. 28. He's 27 turning 28. Like, do people not realize that you most likely will enter your 31 age season when you're 31 completely in your peak, your prime? So turning 28, turning 29, turning 30, turning 31. Like Hopkins has, in a bad scenario, 3 prime at the peak of his game years, and probably a 4th, but definitely 3. So it's 31. You want to start being careful and maybe shipping a guy off on his prime in his 31 age season. And yes, JP, like that's something I talk about a lot, is that you also got to trade based on your league longevity. You know, like how many of you draft in a league where it collapses, like we've done here with follower leagues where people bail after the first year and screw the league over. In those leagues, trading 4 draft picks is a mistake. Trading all your draft picks for a now players, it seems to be the way to go if you're playing with a bunch of people that are going to bail or people you don't know. It's like play with a bunch of people that you know are going to be around, and there's like a deposit, and you put in like, you know, $50, and if you leave the league, you lose your $50. That's when you can play for like 24, 25-year-old type, you know, mentality. And then if you're playing with, you know, people you don't know, the wheels could fall off really early. Then maybe you draft a lot of Hopkins type talents now, guys that are firing on all cylinders now. What happened to Mark Andrews, bro? Is Andrews gonna bounce back? Look at Jacobs. I'm not laughing at him necessarily. I'm laughing because I don't think that would happen on another channel. I think Jacobs would probably still get drafted. Art, we're funny, man. 16 seconds up. Burrow. Oh, I like Burrow. Dude, I keep drafting Hunt. I'm on timeout. How many times do I do this? How many times do I take Hunt when I'm about to time? He's like my go-to. When I'm about to time out, I click on Cream Hunt. How did Mixon go in the 5th? Because Mixon's failed 2 years in a row, Claudio. 2 years in a row. Like, I get it, man. There's like, I'm okay with, like, let me just rephrase this, Claudio. I could see you saying like, hey, Jacobs didn't even go. Joe Mixon in the 5th, Jenkins. I could see your comment being like, Joe Mixon in the 5th, not bad value. You know what I would have said, Jenkins? I would have said, yeah, you know, I could see the value there. But when you say it like that, bro, like you said it, you're like, Mixon in the 5th? Like, Mixon's failed 2 years in a row at top 12 to 14 overall value. You know what I mean? Like, he deserves to be in the 5th. Like, he could be good. He's really talented. He's a top 10 running back talent. But he's got to earn it, man. He's no different than Montgomery. Like, Montgomery was like number 4 in fantasy football out of all running backs last year, and he's going in the 5th round. You know what I mean? I understand that, but Mixon is more talented than Chuba. You'll see about my boy Chuba. If he lands in the right spot, Jenkins, man, we'll be talking about this a year from now. He has to land in a good spot, though. There is no way. So, real quickly, there's no way I don't love Chuba in a good spot. I think everyone's going to love him. He could be the number 1 or number 2 overall rookie pick if he landed, let's say, in Miami or Pittsburgh or to start. Arizona would be interesting to see where he gets ranked. McCaffrey, Clyde, Gibson. Oh, I don't love the wide receivers, though, Lewis. I don't love going running back. I don't find a lot of teams, unless you get Evans and I've seen Evans and like Cooper. I've seen that before with a running back, and I've loved it. So, like, if you pull off the wide receivers, which is kind of rare, I don't love running back this year. I don't think it oftentimes lands you about, like, even close to a balanced team. And I know everybody's like, but you got the best running backs. You know what? I'll land my 4th rounder. So, I probably would have went a different direction with that 3rd. I love your 3 running backs, though. But I probably would have went a little bit different direction with one of the receivers. Like MT and one, like, you know, Gibson, MT, and McCaffrey. Probably would have been, I love Clyde, but I probably would have rather seen you had that team. Big Kittle, Cook, Aaron Jones, Godwin. A little early on Godwin. We don't really know what to make of that dude. Waddle, Pitts. I love it. It's good, Kittle. Good job, Big Kittle. Kamara, Kyler. Kyler's a little early, broski. Kamara, Kyler, Kelsey. Kelsey is a steal. You could flip Kelsey. I mean, even though it's Dynasty, you could flip Kelsey and Kyler, and I probably would have been like, yeah, man. So it worked out. Cooper's good. Claypool, like, top 6 team. I like it. Bro. Barkley, J.K., Keenan, Higgins, Mixon. Mixon's a good value there, Jenkins. It's not bad. I would definitely bet Mixon scores higher than Clyde. I don't know, bro. I don't know if I would definitely bet anything when it comes to Mixon, man. 2 years in a row, Jenkins. 2 years in a row. What are you going to say when he gets hurt again? I don't know. Jonathan Taylor, Cam Akers, Swift, McLaurin, Hubert. There's that running back again. I'm not feeling it. Adams, Mahomey, MT. Probably my favorite team so far. And Hubbard's early, bro, but you could swap, just like with Dobbins' team over there, you could swap Monty and Hubbard, and I'd be like, sweet. So it worked out. And I think you're top 4. Luter, Zeke, J-Rob, Sanders. There's that running back. And I kind of like it, though, for you. Like, this is where the spot worked out pretty well because you got Chase, and I love that in a dynasty. And then you got Lamar. Yeah, top 6. Diggs, Lamb, Eckler, Kittle, Judy. I think I'm running out of top 6 spots because I like that as top 6, bro. Hill, A.J. Brown, A-Rob, Javonte, Watson. Sneaky good. I'm not going to put you in a top 6 spot, but it doesn't mean you're not right there. Hopkins, Ridley, Najee Harris, Devonta Smith, and Hunt. I'd say I'm not like first or second, but I definitely would be in the cards for a top 16. DK, Chubb, Waller, Allen, Cup. I like it. Jefferson, Henry, Etienne, Mike Evans, Burrow. I mean, these are all, like, you can make arguments that every one of these teams is really, really capable of being a top 6 team. Like, that's what sucks with you guys is I get sniped at every turn because we're so like-minded. There aren't a lot of steals in our drafts and in our eyes because we're all kind of turned onto the same, dialed into the same breakouts, and we're all like in Lamb this year. We're all like in AJ Brown. We love Ridley. We love DK. Jefferson, you won't sniff a low spot in one of our drafts. I mean, crap. Well, Ronaldo, I wouldn't be top 6 in my own mind why do I give advice, Ronaldo, if I don't feel like I can crack the top 6 on a consistent basis when I'm mock drafting with you, bro? Why would you follow me, Ronaldo? Of course I'm top 6, bro. I do fall out once in a while, though. Godwin was too early, Jenkins. I agree. All right. I know you feel like I'm cutting out early. It's only an hour. Where's my other music? Where's my outro song? I don't know. Thank you, Ronaldo. JP, top 12. Top 12 team right here. Every mock draft I do, I'm in the top 12. That's consistency, bro. All right. City, we would have higher if you took. I know. Let me take a lap. I don't know why I didn't.
Take a lap.
I had a moment of weakness and I was distracted and I didn't think Dynasty when I was on the clock for the Hopkins pick. I love Hopkins. Again, it's great, but Jefferson. This team right here would have been... It would have been just a little bit better with Jefferson. But I'm okay with it. I still like it. Smitty, I hate you. Thanks. But you got the best team. Appreciate that. I know you're kidding that. Mike, I'm not doing another mock tonight, but this has been a long week for me. I would say probably around Thursday or Wednesday of next week, I'm going to start ramping up the YouTube lives. I'm going to start ramping up the mock drafting. I'm going to start ramping up the content creation. And I got a little surprise announcement for you guys. Potentially tomorrow, or might be Saturday that I announce it, but stay glued and tuned to the Fantasy Football Show, which you can always find at smitty1.com, as all my other links to my audio podcast, sleeperu.com, which is right here. Najee was the only good pick. Bro. Najee was the only good pick, bro. Come on. What's up, Bronson? Come on, bro. What do you mean? What are you talking right now? The only good pick. Remove Jacob sticker near Sleeper U logo. Jacob sticker. Where's my Jacob sticker? What are you talking about? Remove. Everything's good, man. I appreciate you. What's up, Bronson? What is this right here? What are you talking about? Remove Jacob sticker near Sleeper U logo. What Jacob sticker? What are you talking about? I'm looking around my studio. Remove Sleeper U. That's not Jacobs. You think I put Jacobs up in my studio, bro? What would it look like? This is Saquon Barkley, bro, in college. This is Saquon Barkley in college. This is Zeke Elliott right here. And I'm a little offended because I drew that. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I drew this myself. You son of a... I drew this myself, bro. Hold on. Hold on. Saquon. This son of a... I mean... A little offended here, broski. Barkley. Let me pull up the original graphic. Remove Jacobs from your studio. What in the... A little offended, bro. Let's see if I can find my original art my original artwork. Hold on. Oh, you know the baby's crying, bro. What are you doing? Son of a... Let's see, where are my sketches at? It's 26, bro. Son of a... You wait till I show you the original. You're looking at it like all cockeyed. Where's Saquon? Barkley. Here we go. Okay, you ready? You ready to feel silly? Hold on a second. I'm supposed to end my live. Now I'm pulling up a Saquon Barkley sketch. that I made in 1976, before we was born. Hold on. Barkley. I'm spending my time exporting this image. You're gonna feel silly once I drop this up. You ready? That's Saquon Barkley, bro. It's Saquon Barkley. I sketched it. I'm very proud of it. I'm feeling a little bit offended. You should have get Jacob's jersey as my doormat. That's a pretty good idea, man. I like that. But anyways, back to what I was saying before. Who was it that said that? Let me put this comment up. You're the man, Smith here. Remove Raphael. Okay, let me put Riviera's. Thank you, Riviera. I appreciate that. I'm kidding. It's alright, bro. It's cool. It's cool. As I was saying, back to my point. Maybe Friday, Saturday, it could be Sunday, but I'm trying tomorrow to announce the big news. The big news is coming. Just you wait. It's probably the best news to ever hit the Fantasy Football Show. Will you guys give me some thumbs up, please? Like, what is going on here? This news is so fantastic. It literally is the best news to ever grace the Fantasy Football Show community. It all happens probably this weekend, maybe tomorrow. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. JP knows what I'm talking about. JP, don't tell anybody. JP, MT, DM me and I'll tell you. Get ready for it. Again, probably tomorrow night, definitely this weekend. Biggest news ever to hit the Fantasy Football Show. I'm breaking it, and you're basically going to shart in your pants. Pretty much almost guaranteed. 60% chance, about the same ratio Drake will get in Oakland, which is called Las Vegas, but I say Oakland. 60% is the likelihood of you sharting in your pants the moment you hear the big news, probably tomorrow, about the Fantasy Football Show. No, another Ridley Jersey Bronson. That's this big in comparison to what I'm about to tell you. You're gonna, DJ Chark in your pants, Bronson, is what you're gonna do. Barkley, Jacobs. I'm going to bed. Alright, stay tuned. Turn your notifications on or you're gonna miss the big announcement. And you're gonna miss sharting in your pants. No 87. Alright. Notifications on. Don't miss it. Later.